Now looks like Meghan Markle's political ambitions could have hit something of the skids already, and more importantly as ever, who's behind it? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thank you for joining me today. Nice to see you. Hope you're all fine and dandy, and as ever keeping well. Yes, we're still in the rain. Yes, it's still a miserable day here in London. Also, can I just thank everybody for all your wonderful comments regarding the Hollywood legend Lana Turner. I do enjoy sharing these wonderful old movie star stories with you that I've met, because they are wonderful people. You know, they were from a period when they truly created stars. And Lana Turner, even at that age, remained a star. She turned up looking glorious, knew exactly what was expected from her from the press, and there was no twiddling around about mental health breakdowns, divorces, all of that sort of stuff. She simply knew what she was selling. Grateful for her success, wonderful actress, and as ever remains an icon in that particular sphere. But back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. Now, as we know, Meghan Markle herself, whatever she says, does obviously hold some political ambitions. We saw that when she wrote to the members of Congress, and she's been rather political in many of her speeches, even when she was here for a very short period as a member of the British monarchy. But there's now going to be a very big problem for Meghan moving forward in those political ambitions. We did see, of course, recently that she wasn't invited to a rather important birthday party, if we are to believe the tabloid press. And as ever, we have to say allegedly. But if you recall, that big party for the Obamas was a groundbreaking point, because to be seen in the company once again of a former president was vital. That was something, of course, that Prince Harry could usually bring to the fold. As a member of the British monarchy, he was used to meeting all kinds of presidents from around the world, and this would have been a key element in Meghan's moving forward in her political ambitions. But now she has a bigger issue on her hand, and it looks like it's coming back once again in 2024. We're talking, of course, about the arrival in the arena once again of none other than President Donald Trump. Now, if we are to believe this, it looks like he is on the road to success once again. And more importantly, of course, for Donald, I think this is going to be a pivotal time, because seemingly what we're hearing over here in the United Kingdom is that President Biden is polling very badly. And given the current situation, not that visible at all. So naturally, people are looking towards a more forthright leader, outspoken. Now, whether you like Donald or you don't, either way, you can't forget him. I do love this particular story also because apparently Mr. Trump has offered to be on Harry and Meghan's beleaguered Spotify podcast, because obviously they'll need the ratings. You've got to love him, haven't you? And of course, Her Majesty the Queen had a memorable time with the President when he came over to meet her at Windsor Castle. If you remember, she had to tell him off because he kept walking on the wrong side of her. I loved that. But on a more serious note, this could really thwart Meghan Markle's political ambitions, because as someone told me very close to Miss Markle, she has no desire to go up against him. So if he does come back in 2024, then that's going to be very difficult for the next 4 years for her to cement her one-time ambitions. And that seemingly would make her well into her 45th year, possibly 46th year. Nothing, of course, if you want to become the President of the United States, but very vital, of course, if you're a woman with a lot of political power, and more importantly, wanting to use that power, that platform. But Donald certainly is not going to be supporting anything that Miss Markle would wish to push forward. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.